G'day guys, Kenno from Supercoach Spuds here with the round 18 review. This week we scored 2,333 and went down 51 spots in the rank. So top 8% this round. There are a few big scores. I think there was a 2,800 as number one. Not too sure, but anyways, decent week for us. Thanks to our captain option and Walsh really, but we'll head on over and talk about everyone. So Laird, 104, decent score from Laird. Stewart, 102, again, low tons, not incredible, but good scores. Ridley, 87, against North. North actually dominated for the first 3 quarters, I'd say. And then, Essendon ended up with the win, but Ridley couldn't even get 90, so Heppel back in the team this week. Hurt Ridley's score a bit, but we'll see how we go. Stephen May, 67. Sorry. He's been good for us. He was bound to have a bad game at some point. Lloyd, 100. Mills was out this week, so a lot of people had that issue down back, including Smitty, who we'll talk about later. Lloyd, 100. Again, no big scores in defence this week. 4 tons, but and then Whitfield didn't play this week, and we had Short as the emergency, so 4 tons down back, all between 100 and 104, and then 2 pretty bad scores from Ridley and May, but it's whatever. Whitfield should be back this week. Onto the midfield, Jack Steele, I reckon he's in Brownlow form, another score of 140 plus. We viced him. You'd definitely take that. So we did. Walsh, 193, tore it up against the Pies. Awesome pick and a great player. McRae, 124, solid game. Has sort of, he doesn't really look like an amazing captain option the last few weeks, but still, still averaging 126, which is awesome. Merritt, 114, right on that average, solid game. Lyons, 104, another low ton this week. Oliver, 139, good to see. And Pendle's, 78. Against the Blues, look, we brought him in. He scored like an 80, 200s, and then a 78 or something like that. Anyways, that's not too bad. With Pendles, we had to go cheap, so can't really complain. And then Bramble, this guy looks really solid. Should be at 340 odd, 350 odd K next week. And we'll look to trade him out. So we had the A on him this week, and obviously you'd take 91 instead of Bianco, who scored 64, which is solid. Newcomb didn't play. Grundy and Gawn, both shocking scores this week. Won't be captaining Gawn the rest of the year. I think we're seeing a bit of a regression with Max. And Sean Darcy looks incredible. So I think next year I'll be starting Grundy and Sean Darcy. And then Ned Reeves, 49. I don't know the Segler injury extent, but hopefully Reeves can make a bit more cash. We won't be trading him out, but as long as he plays well enough to hold his spot in case one of these should go down. The forward line, Hall, 92. I've got those 2 muddled up. Zeeble, 92. That's okay. Average of 113, so a bit below what we'd expect from Zeeble. Hall, 110. Awesome pick this guy's been. Dropped below the ton only once for us. So couldn't have asked much more from Hall. Just hopefully he doesn't get injured. Dusty, 65. We all know about his injury, out for the season with a kidney. So we'll be trading him this week because otherwise we'll be looking at Adona, and Langford should be back in the near future. Mackay, very lucky there. He was on like 25 at 3/4 time. Kicked 4 in the last quarter, was a big reason the Blues won. Took every mark. his hands touched. So yeah, solid score from Mackay at that price. Waitman 58, bounced back a bit from last week, but is set to lose a lot of money. We won't be trading him. He'll just be good bench cover. I think he's got really good job security for the Dogs. Brockman 41, had to field him this week. Don't know if he keeps his spot for the Hawks, but that's fine. We've got Waitman the rest of the year. We just need Brockman this week. And then after that, yeah, not too fussed whether he plays or not, as long as Langford's back soon. And then yeah, Langford out, should be back next week is my guess. And McCreary is still a few weeks away with a hamstring. Okay, so before we talk about trades, Smitty, I'm sure we all know, has not uploaded since round 11. Some might call it laziness. Some might call it no time on his hands. Yeah, not too sure what's going on with Smitty, but he has alerted the spuds that he will be stepping away from the channel after 3 videos. So, yeah, anyways. So, looks like we are the single lone Supercoach spud as of now. So, look, who knows if he wants back in the off-season. Supercoach has been getting to him. You know, he's got Mills, he's got Green, he's got Cunnington. So, yeah, it's all going wrong at the wrong time for the partner in crime, but haven't seen an upload in 7 weeks. So, I think we've all got the hint that we won't be seeing him anytime soon. Anyways, on to the trade. Dusty out. That's a given. And someone who looked good on Friday night that I reckon will step up now that he's out for the rest of the year. Shy Bolton. So that leaves us with 100k. I reckon Bolton for that price is, he could go 90s for the rest of the year, which would be awesome. Hopefully a bit more now that Dusty's out. And then next week, somehow, we are going to get to full premium. We'll swing Fife back for Laird. Put Short on field. Yeah, that's how it's going to look this week. So next week, once once Brambles hit 350k, hopefully, we've got 100k in the bank. So we'll trade Bramble out, swing Brockman up into the mids, and bring in our last forward. So I've got my eyes set on Nick Hind, who's hopefully cheap next week. He did have a 130 against the Crows, I think it was. Yeah, okay. So that game's still in his system. So he'll be cheap, not this week upcoming, but the week after that. So who knows if we finish our team this week or next week. But yeah, so that just about wraps up the round review. Decent week for us. You know, Dusty out for the year. Also, Rowan Marshall's out for the Tier 1. Whatever you want to call it. He was in the Tier 1 section at the rugby. So, yeah, not good for Marshall owners and definitely wouldn't bring him in. So, that wraps up the round review. No more Smitty for the foreseeable future. And, yeah, from the one remaining Supercoach Spud, thanks for watching.